amigos de Voz Hispana? Hoy estamos con el DJ Guri Guri. ¿Cómo estás, DJ?
Bien, bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Bien. We're gonna talk about Guri Guri's events and stuff he's doing in the community here in Guelph. And we're gonna ask him a few questions. Starting with your name, Guri Guri. What's up with that name?
Well, many years back I was in Colombia visiting my wife's grandmother, and she could never pronounce my real name, which is Gary. It's very difficult for Colombians. So in the 80s there was a soap opera, and one of the characters was a muñeca, a little stuffed animal like Elf. It was called Guri Guri, and he was the sort of protagonist of the soap opera, of which I can't remember the name. So but she called me Guri Guri, so...
Guri Guri, it's a doll.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Tonight, we're at this secret location. What's going on here? What's the name of it?
This is an event that I started a little while back. It's called Salsa Clandestina. Of course, Clandestina, everybody knows, means underground or alternative, depending on how you want to do it. And I created it based on DJing in Colombia and in parts of Cali where you go and it's like showing up in someone's garage, and they just shut the door and they DJ, and it's not an official event.
Yeah.
It's sort of an underground place where you get to go and you enjoy the real salsa, the salsa of the street.
Nos gustaría invitarlos, pero es clandestino, así que...
For more information, you can email me, and for the events we rotate it at different times. You can email me at salsa@cfru.ca.
What's the Latin American connection you have here in Guelph? What are you doing?
Well, we moved to Guelph. I was living in Toronto at the university in Toronto, at York University, and was really into music and loved music. Ended up working for a tobacco company. We traveled to Cuba every month on business, and met my wife, who's Colombian, and spent a lot of time in Cuba. I lived there for a year on the same street as a big Cuban orchestra called La Banda. So they would practice every day, and I'd be asleep at 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and hear this timba sound. So I just went down the street, walked up to the rehearsal hall, walked to the roof of their building, started talking to them. El Tosco was a really nice guy, and really that got me started listening to La Banda in Cuba. My friend who works for CBC Radio came down, and he did a feature on Latin music. And I just, traveling around, meeting all the bands in Cuba, I just really got into it. We moved back to London, Ontario, and then to Guelph, and a good friend of mine, Nico, he had a Latin night at the E-Bar, and we started doing a radio show at the radio station, my wife and I, and the rest is history.
So you mentioned the E-Bar. What's the show you got at the E-Bar?
Yeah, first Wednesday of every month, and it is the Guelph, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge longest running salsa night.
Salsa nights at the E-Bar?
Yeah, so it's 10 years.
And what's the show you got on the radio going on?
Viejoteca, which on May 1st, 2011, we'll be celebrating our 8-year anniversary of that show. So it's a great experience for me. It's allowed me to travel the world and DJ all over the world. So I've been to the United Kingdom, Spain, Colombia, South America, United States, and it's been a great program. And
bueno, DJ Guri Guri, muchísimas gracias por haber estado con nosotros. Y gente, recuerden oír al DJ los martes de 6 a 8 en la estación 93.3 de la radio de Guelph de la universidad. Y muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.
Ahí nos estamos viendo.